read that whole book. I don't think it's possible. But
yeah, and as this has gone on, I mean, there's a I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but there's a podcast that did a Kickstarter
for more. That's actually that's getting more common.
No, it's so they could do a live show at Gen Con.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah,
man. Good luck with that.
They've already been funded.
No, I'm just thinking the logistics of doing that.
Oh.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I can't, like I said, I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but it's these people who play the game on, and they're going to actually play in front of a bunch of people.
I just had an idea. We should Kickstarter us having a booth at Gen Con next year.
One day.
And travel expenses.
Yes. Here, pay for our con.
Actually,
not pay for the con, just pay for our booth.
No stretch goals.
I was actually thinking
stretch goals. You could stay in a room with me.
Dinner.
Ooh. Figure that out. No, actually, I was kicking around the idea of a Kickstarter for our next actual play podcast.
Oh,
stretch goals being make characters.
It's thought.
The money would go towards getting other,
the licensing rights
to music, or even packages, because they have software packages for sound effects and things like that too.
Poster art for the game.
So
poster art for the game.
Poster art for the game.
Oh, that was a wonderful idea.
Not from that Dave guy, though.
Right.
Screw that guy.
Son of a bitch.
Let's hire a real artist.
Right.
Poster art for the game, done by me.
Wow.
Not Dave.
So, but
from the
it
girl
was
who
just an idea.
Can somebody pull the knife from my back?
Because
from the girl who owns 2 of your paintings, Dave.
One of the things that Kickstarter has rules. I mean, you can't just do whatever you want. You can't, kickstarts, the sale of someone's soul or something.
I need a new car. Can we kickstart that?
Right. But
your
the
car
rules
needs kickstarted.
Very, very much so.
But they do have rules, and it would be gray area whether or not we could do something like that. But there are people that are doing movies and other things like that. So maybe.
I know there's a big hubbub about Penny Arcade. Just did their second Kickstarter, I think. Pretty much just to keep the first one I know was to run the site ad free for a year, and I think the second one was just for a second year of ad free. Doing what they were doing.
That reminds me, Ian World did the exact same thing. They got hacked, and they ran a Kickstarter to get themselves back up and running, and went way past their goal of getting a new server. And they ended up getting all this, giving away all these adventures that they had stockpiled and all this other stuff. So I mean, people do things like that all the time. You could Kickstarter anything you want to, and the sky is really the limit with Kickstarter. All you got to do is have an idea.
Or you don't have to visit the Shark Tank to get your...
Right, exactly.
Speaking of which, Geek Chic was on Shark Tank.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
He got funded.
All right.
$300,000. Go
cool.
them.
All right. Well,
that's what we need. We need a Kickstarter to fund our Geek Chic table. You're helping 2 great companies.
Right,
awesome.
Exactly right.
Mark Knapp Inc. needs a new company car.
So I think, we didn't really talk about crowdsourcing. It's
very important to Kickstarter. There we go.
Done.
All right,
we touched on it with social networking.
All right.
So there was a Kickstarter Mark was talking about, so we would be kind of remiss to leave it out before the end of the show. Mark had one that he wanted to plug, so go ahead.
One Die Short is a live-action comedic web series about tabletop role players and their adventures through life, love, and D&D.
It's like a show. It's a web
It started, if I remember correctly, because when Mark was talking about it, I thought, I know that sounds familiar. It used to be a webcomic. Yeah. Show some love if you're interested.
One Die Short. You should be able to just search One Die Short on Kickstarter.
Well,
find that.
I think we can put a link to that.
So
our boy, Matt Forcella.
That's something that we can do, periodically, maybe not necessarily doing Kickstarter
in the middle
episodes.
of the Kickstarter. It's a little tough.
Right. Well, yeah, he's not in the middle of the Kickstarter. By the time this comes out, he'll be about in the middle of the Kickstarter.
Yeah, so, but if you've got a Kickstarter that you're kicking off and you want us to help out, whatnot, just give us an email or something like that.
Email, tweet, something.
And we'll talk, because we would love to help support some of these things, because these are people who they're like us. They're not money bags.
Wizards of the Coast and Paizo, they don't need my help.
No.
But if we can help somebody be another Paizo or be another Wizards of the Coast, I mean that's like the goal for
Yes.
what we do, right?
It's like
Our goal is to help somebody else get rich.
Yes. Wait a minute.
wait, what? But no,
Shit, I think we've
more than
misthought
happy to.
this.
But yeah, we'll definitely work with anybody who wants to start up a Kickstarter and wants us to be involved. So yeah, just let us know.
And good luck, Matt.
All right, well, I think we'll wrap it up there, and we'll talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Get your shit together, Mike. Mike, you are a goddamn calamity. Follow us on Twitter.
We are at Gamers Table.
Like us on Facebook.
Listen to us on iTunes.
While you're there, write us a review.
You can also find us on Windows Marketplace.
Or on Stitcher.
Got a comment or question about the show?
Visit our website, gamerstable.com.
You can comment right there on the episode page.
Or you can send us an email, feedback@gamerstable.com.
Make sure you go to rpgpodcast.com and recommend this episode.
Interested in being a featured sponsor of Gamers Table? Email us, marketing@gamerstable.com.
If you like what you hear, click on our PayPal donate button. It keeps us coming back each week.
Thank you for listening. Remember, new episodes are released every Tuesday. Properties discussed during this podcast are the exclusive rights of their respective owners. Gamers Table is a registered trademark property of Side Tangent Productions.